always like, I would never wear a wig.
You will keep me moving if I'm patient. I just wanna give out to the reason. You love me so I could be complacent. Not afraid of the battles I've been facing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I want to do something a little different. Okay, I want to do like a chit chat, get ready with me type video, but I want to talk about protective styling in this video. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to know what my favorite go-to protective style is for my natural hair, please keep on watching. Hey y'all, so like I was saying in the intro, I wanted to do a quick like chit chat, get ready with me type of video because, well, most of my videos are just me like sitting and talking and giving you guys information, but I wanted to do something a little different. So I decided, let me just do my makeup on camera. Most people, I get a lot of compliments when I do my makeup, so why not do it on camera? I'm not a makeup artist, so like, please don't come for me. But I know how to do my face, so that's all that really matters. And I'm not like a heavy makeup type of girl. I like a really natural look. So like if that's something you like please keep watching. If you like this type of content, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, to share it, and let me know what you guys think. Like leave a comment and stuff. So, but yeah, so let's get right into it. I already did my eyebrows off camera because it's really hard for me to talk and do my eyebrows. Like I have to like really focus. But yeah, I already filled them in and like kind of cleaned it up with concealer. And I used the Too Faced, the Born This Way Too Faced concealer in Chestnut to do the little cleanup. But anyway, girl, let's talk about protective styling. So as you all know by now, I went natural, like completely natural in 2010, right? So that's when I did my big chop. And yeah, like I had like no hair. And because I was someone who like always had like a head full of hair, like that was new to me. So I was like, okay, time to start really getting sew-ins. And like before then I was doing sew-ins, but like I wasn't doing it that often. But after I did the big chop, like that's when I really started wearing sew-ins. So that was like in 2010. I would do it and like have leave out, and it was just super annoying. Oh, and by the way, I'm using again Born This Way, the matte 24-hour matte foundation in the color Chai. I know it looks like super red and probably like off right now on camera, but when I'm done it's gonna come together, I promise. But anyway, so yeah, so in 2010 I was like getting sew-ins, but like I had leave out. And the thing about the leave out is like it was like because my hair was natural, like it wouldn't blend with like my weave, right? Like it would always get frizzy, like it wasn't cute. So I was like, let me try doing a full sew-in. And back then, like back in like 2010, like closures weren't like really a thing, right? So like I would get like full sew-ins, but like it low-key looked like a wig. Like it was like back when like the sewing was like they would take the track and like do like a little circle and like glue it and then like press it like with a I can't talk, with a flat iron and make it to like look like this like toupee piece, and like they would sew that piece, like sew it onto a net and then sew that piece like right here, and then like you'd have like a bang situation going, you know, like that bang. No, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like I'll try to find some pictures so I can insert them, but it low-key looked like a wig. And like after, like it only looked good literally the first week that you got it, because what would happen is like your hair would start growing, and so like it would start shifting back, and it was not cute. So I went on Google and I was like, and I started Googling how to do sew-ins with no leave out. And this thing came up and it was like called a closure. And I was like, what's this? So it was like a YouTube video that came up, and like there was this company, I think she's still around, they're called Closure Perfection, Closure something, Perfection, Closure Perfection, I think. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna tag them because they were clutch. They had YouTube videos and like tutorials on like how to do closures. So I was like, this is interesting. So I purchased one from them, and I just like figured it out basically, because there weren't a lot of videos back then. This was like in 2011, right? There weren't a lot of videos back then talking about closures because people weren't doing them. It wasn't like a popular thing. I mean, maybe people were, but no one was making videos on them, basically. Like, it was really, really hard to find a tutorial on closures. So anyway, I figured it out, made it look like decently good. And like I even tried like a silk-based closure. But anyway, so I was doing sew-ins with closures from like 2012, 2011-ish to 2015. 2015 is when I started getting into wigs. And what's funny is, like, growing up, I was always like, I would never wear a wig. You know? I feel like that's what we all did, because like we saw like what wigs used to be, and like they just weren't cute. Like, it was just like cringeworthy, right? And so yeah, so I started to get into wigs because I noticed like of course like YouTubers and like people would start like wearing wigs and they didn't look wiggy. So I was like, of course, because like, you know, the closure and like the net sewing, like it's basically a wig. Why not just get a wig, right? I got a wig made by someone that I went to church with. She made my very first wig. And I mean, it was cool, but I was like, let me try to make one for myself. So I did. I made my first wig in 2015 and it was amazing. Okay, I did such a great job. I was so proud of myself. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't hard to do, right? And mind you, I am natural at this point, 100% natural. I barely wore my hair out. Like, I would get braids. I think I only got braids like maybe like twice. And I noticed that both times when I got them, like my hair would break out a lot. Like, you guys, braids, when you're natural, going natural, whatever, to be completely honest with you guys, braids is not the best protective style. Why? Because it's so much stress and tension on your hair. Like, your hair is falling off. Especially if y'all keep it in for so long. Like, I know people who keep their braids in for like 3 months. Like, that's way too long to have braids in. I'm sorry. Like, your hair is suffocating, literally. You need to be moisturizing your hair. You need to be detangling. Like, you need to be taking care of your hair. Like, it's just not, it's too much stress for your hair, and honestly, for your edges. Child. Anyway, so that's why I'm not a big fan of braids, and like I probably won't do them. If I did, it would probably be in for 3 weeks tops, and you will not be pulling my edges. But yeah, so I got my first wig done in 2015, made my own after that, and then yeah, and ever since then I've been literally like rocking wigs. Like, last time I had braids was in 2015, like when I entered law school. After that, like, I've never had braids again. I did a crochet style, yes, but I didn't like it. It's nothing like having a wig. Like, it's just a different, I don't know, I like the way wigs look. And if you follow me on Instagram, like, you see my hair. You see what my hair be looking like. And if you know me in real life, like, you know what my hair be looking like. Like, I really like wigs. They just, you know, you could just transform into a different person. But anyway, yeah, so I am a big fan of wigs. I just feel like it's the easiest protective style, be it closure wigs, be it frontal wigs, be it whatever. I just feel like wigs are honestly, truly, honestly, wigs are it. Okay. They're the reason why my hair has been able to flourish and grow up the way that it has. Like, I have my little braids underneath, usually like anywhere between 6 and 10 braids, depending on how lazy I'm feeling. And honestly, lately I've been super lazy, so like I've had 6 braids. I really need to do 10. But yeah, like honestly, wigs are the best protective style in my opinion, because it's low manipulation to your hair. There's no stress on your hair, and like it's easy to take on, put on and take off. It's easy for you to take care of your hair underneath. Like you could just wash your braids and re-braid that up real quick and plop that wig back on, sis. Like it's great. Like literally that's all I did throughout law school. And people always ask me like, what's the best protective styling? And honestly, like to be completely honest with you guys, wigs, okay? And you're probably thinking, oh, well, my edges, like, I don't want them to like be damaged from like the wig and stuff. And like, I don't do, and the thing is like, I don't do wigs that are not functional. I mean functional wigs. So a wig that you can easily put on and take off. Like you want something functional. You don't want to be gluing it down. Like I don't glue down my wigs, y'all. They're glueless. Even my frontal wigs. But yeah, you don't want to be like gluing it down and doing all this other mess. Like, no. There's actually this thing called a wig grip, and you wear it on the edge of your hair, kind of like a headband, and it protects your edges. Like it literally protects your edges, and it stops the wig from sliding off. That's what I wear for my wigs, all of them, frontal wigs, closure wigs. I prefer frontal wigs. But yeah, but what I mean by functional wigs is basically wigs that are not over plucked, that you don't have to worry about doing too much with the baby hairs. And like, I don't do all that. No. Like my natural hair isn't like that. Like I don't have all the swoops, and I don't have that in my natural hair, so I'm not gonna do that with my wigs. Does that make sense? Like I just don't. There's nothing wrong with it if you like it. Like that's your prerogative, but like I don't do that. I don't have time. So functional wigs. Wigs that you can easily put on and easily take off at night. Like, and don't have to like really worry about it like that. So yeah, so frontal wigs those are my favorite. I have a few closure wigs, but frontal wigs are really my go-to, mainly because I like the way that they lay and they look more realistic. Like having the tracks on the side can sometimes look bulky, and I don't like that. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I just used the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in Butterscotch. I like a really bright under eye, so there's that. But yeah, and also I just also wanted to say yes when I said you know, functional wigs, blah blah blah. I just wanted to add that I need people to understand that frontals are not for everyone. They're not for every hairline. Frontals were actually made for, you know, patients, like people who were sick, right? Like people with alopecia, cancer patients. It's to mimic a hairline. That's the whole point of a frontal, right? Closure is like, that's the whole point of a frontal. Let's just stick with frontals. It's to mimic your hairline, right? Chinese people, like literally the Chinese, they're genius. Like that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a mimic of the hairline. So they're not made for everyone in the sense of, if you have a very full, thick hairline, if you are one of the people, like some people have, like one of my good friends, like literally her baby hair comes down to almost her eyebrow. Like she has such a full, thick hairline that like it literally touches her eyebrows. Yeah, so it's made for people who don't have a lot of hair up here, or people who have very big foreheads like myself. We can, you know, stand to lose a little bit of forehead with, you know, with the wig. But frontals are just not made for everyone. That's just the reality of the matter. And I know everyone wants to wear a frontal. It's just not going to work for everyone because it's not made for everyone. It's made for people who do not have hair, literally. And I've seen like videos of people who like shave their hairline to be able to wear a frontal. It's not that serious. The whole point of, well, for me, and I'm sure for you, my natural sister, is to protect our hair, and we don't want to, you know, take it off. So, yeah. Carve out my nose here. I know that looks super dark or whatever, but promise you when I blend it all out, it won't look so crazy, okay? Promise. But yeah, guys, wigs. That is my go-to protective style. You know, maybe you don't agree with that, but that's honestly just what I like personally, what I prefer. I feel like it's the easiest for me to do. Not only that, but not only is it the easiest, but it looks the best, in my opinion. I like looking a certain way. And I just feel like wigs do that for me. And I also appreciate the fact that like wigs can be so versatile, right? I can be blonde one day, black another day, red another day. Like I have like maybe 12 wigs that I've made for myself, and they're all different. They all give me different vibes. Like I have a, you know, a going to work wig. I have a take the trash out wig. I have a workout wig. I have a running errands wig. Like I have different wigs for like different occasions. Like even like for just different looks. Like I have a blonde wig that I like, my go-to blonde. Like I have, you know, like I just like the versatility and like looking different. It's kind of like you never know which version of me you're gonna get, type of thing. Yeah, so I really enjoy wearing wigs. Now I do believe that with wigs, like it is a learning curve. But it's nothing that you can't master, if that makes sense, you know, to make it look realistic. And like now all these companies have made it so easy for you to wear like wigs. Like they're like wigs that are already made. Like you don't have to worry about getting them made. Like they're already made and they're like good quality, and like, well, not the hair so much, but like the lace is good quality, and it just looks so realistic. There's so many different ones that, you know, you guys can try. Me personally, I wear my own brand. It's called the Lush Collection Hair, and we provide raw hair extensions. So we have Cambodian hair, we have Indonesian hair, and we have a Southeast Asian like texture that I really like. It's a lower luster. So yeah, the hair that I have in right now is Cambodian hair. Yes, I have in Cambodian hair. And once I put it down and like style it how I'm gonna wear it tonight, you can see what it really looks like. And like I said, this is a frontal unit. I made this myself. No, I do not make wigs for people anymore. I used to, but people are annoying, so I don't do it anymore. And right now I'm putting my bronzer on my eyelids just to warm up my face a little more. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys, wigs are just it for me. Now, you can do cornrows, you can do, you know, crochet, you can do whatever floats your boat, honestly. But for me, what I do, because people ask me this, okay? I wear wigs. I love them. Like I said, like I am very pro wig, okay? But I'm gonna style my hair really quickly and come back to close out this video because I feel like I've been rambling and that's super annoying, right? So I'll be right back. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did a lot of rambling, but the point is protective styling, okay? Protective styling is very, very important, okay? It's very important for your hair growth, maintaining healthy hair, and length retention, honestly. So you want to do a protective style. My go-to, like I mentioned, is wigs. I just love the way they look. Like, you just look like a baddie. And I love being able to switch up my look. Like, you never know which version of me you're gonna get, like I mentioned before. So I love you guys for watching. Please comment down below, let me know what you think. What's your favorite protective style? Like, do you wear wigs? Like, do you wear functional wigs, or do you like glue them down? Like, I just want to know. Let's chat, you know? Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and to subscribe, of course. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can know when I upload new videos. So as always, I love you guys for watching. Until next time, bye.